Hi, I'm Mike Benoit. I'm the Libertarian candidate for Congress in the 52nd District. We're here at the Cuyamaca job fair. Duncan Hunters little job fair that he's been promoting and putting on, spending a couple $100,000 of taxpayer money advertising this thing. More likely it's a campaign re-election tool than anything else. But this is a perfect example of government taking away jobs and then bringing back crumbs and saying, hey, look, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't be working, you wouldn't be eating. Taking our tax money out of our pockets so we can't spend it in the economy, then borrowing money so that we have to service it with debt leaves us no money to spend in the economy, which destroys jobs. Government's not a creator of jobs, it's a destroyer of jobs. We're here to expose this tyranny today.
Hello. Hey everybody, can I get your attention for just one second here? I'm Congressman Duncan Hunter, and first off I just want to say thanks to all the businesses here today. Thanks for being here. Thanks for helping out and showing up and supporting the community, supporting the people of San Diego, and all of you here looking for a new job or a job at all. Just want to say best of luck to you. I think this is something that we can do, that I can do as the congressman here, is bring business together and people together. The government's not going to solve this economic crisis we're in, but what is going to solve it is businesses like the ones that are here today, getting together with people like you. This is how jobs get created, how jobs get filled, and I just want to say thanks for being here today. America's facing a whole lot of crisis right now. When you got the oil spill, you have Afghanistan, you've got unemployment, you have the border issues. We're dealing with a lot of things, but my focus right now is getting people back to work in San Diego and throughout the nation. Then we have to focus on the economy, and that's what we're all here doing today. So hey, thank you very much. God bless you. And any way we can help, we'll have representatives here. If you have problems with Social Security, Medicare, education loans, home foreclosures, or anything else, we're going to have people roaming around that can help you out with that today. So thanks a lot for being here, and thanks to all of the businesses for supporting the local community. God bless you all.
All right, good for you. You're an independent.
And this is my DVD, if you feel.
Were you at the job fair today?
So you're not a Republican, you're not a Democrat, you're independent. What do you stand for, and what are you running for?
Well, I stand for the old-fashioned constitutional ideas of the founders, and I'm running for the United States Congress. I'm trying to get Duncan Hunters Jobs.
What do you think about the Arizona law?
I think that all the government's doing is making us divided into two camps over that issue, and the government's the problem, not Arizona's law. It's the government that's the problem. We used to have a liberal migration policy in this country where people come up and work and went home, and then the government started messing with that. Everything they've done since that time, they made it worse.
Okay, well, here's my problem.
Yeah.
I've been a plumber. I'm a journeyman plumber for over 25 years.
Right.
All right. These illegal immigrants come up here now, and I used to make $25 an hour 20 years ago. Now I can barely make 10, because there's a guy that's an illegal immigrant that is working for 12 bucks an hour doing the same job I'm doing. And I'm not going to work for 12 bucks an hour knowing what I know in plumbing.
Right. But you know what? That guy wouldn't be up here doing that if it wasn't for our government policies. And I'm not talking about whether it's Arizona's law or whatnot. Our government policies used to have, we only had a few migrant workers come up here to work in the fields. But once the government started putting all these policies up, these people would end up staying here and then sending to get their relatives down. Then government would do an amnesty program, and then everybody that was already here illegally now had amnesty, so they'd send to bring all the relatives up.
I'm not for that.
So, and this stuff has just been growing layer upon layer over the last 40 years, and government has created this problem. Now government's killed the economy, so where you're even hurting worse, you wouldn't be worried about that $12 an hour guy if you still had your $25 an hour job.
Exactly.
So, but the government has killed our economy by sucking all the money out of it. When you suck $3.5 trillion for a federal government, suck that all out of the economy.
Well, my idea on that is, our borders have been a revolving door for criminals, drug cartels, and criminals that just come over here with their drugs, shooting people. It's got to stop.
Well, what's your first name?
My name's Paul.
Paul. Paul, yeah. I just want to say on that, go back to the root of the problem.
Government.
Because even on the drug war stuff, you know, what was his name? Fox. They wanted to legalize drugs in Mexico. The United States stopped it. If you take the profit out of the drugs, those drug gangs disappear overnight. They're gone. Right? Not saying use drugs. I don't even take acid.
Yeah, I don't take that.
I don't take any kind of drug. But you take the profit out of that, and it's gone. The drug war's gone. So you get part of the problem handled down. And if you go back to 1960, 65, we didn't have all these people coming in.
No, we didn't.
But what happened?
Life was good back then.
Yes. And we had a good liberal policy of allowing workers to come up, work, and then go home.
And I'm not just talking about Mexico.
Right.
I'm talking
all
about
over the world.
All over the world.
But what we have to also complain about is everybody drawing not just these people, drawing these benefits.
And that's out of control.
Right. And that, who do you blame? You've got to blame the politicians for that. You've got to blame the people in power for that.
I say we take care of Americans, not immigrants. We take care of our home people.
Right.
First.
Right.
And foremost.
Right.
Immigrants,
they have legal.
We can deal with immigrants later. But you know what? We need to take care of America and American people.
And the best way to do that is make sure you got your $25 an hour job again.
Right. And I don't. And I can't get it back because why would they hire me when they can hire an illegal immigrant for $10 an hour doing the same job I've done that I've been doing for the last 25 years? It's just not right.
Well, we get you in the...
and I got a family to support, and I live here. They come here and they make their $10 an hour and go back over there where they don't, they're living high on the hog where we're struggling here. We're barely paying our electric bills.
And the government too, when they show these things and say that, the Jose illegal, he's not paying any taxes and everything, and then you're paying taxes when you're working and whatnot. The problem is that these tax rates to begin with, the legal worker, you shouldn't be sucking all this money out of what you earn. It's your labor, you own it. When the federal government takes that away from you, when the tough times come, you don't have anything. Right. Because they're taking it away. When you go home, add up how much they've taken from you since you started working. How much the government's taken from you.
Oh, I already know. Too much.
If you add that up and how much it would go if you were getting interest on it or whatever, or if you had your house paid for. There are people we're talking to here losing their houses. I'm losing mine. My business is like negative every week. Got a secretary that I'm paying, can't really afford it. The only benefit is that she's at least there and I'm taking phone calls because I'm out here.
Right.
But people that come down here, they're all in the same boat. And what we saw up there was mostly government jobs, not private sector jobs.
Well, we know why there's going to be more government jobs coming up. But I think we all know about that. And that's the Democratic Party.
Well, the Republicans are doing that. That's Duncan Hunter put that on. Duncan Hunter. And he spent $200,000 at least to advertise that. That's our money. Leave it in our pockets. We'll spend it. We'll create jobs. We could
go on all day about this subject.
Yeah, they could have put this on by the community without spending any money. The media should have just been advertising it as a public service, right? Because this advertiser free, not paid commercials from his special funds that he uses for a re-election campaign. That's what this is about for him. Yeah, we're going to give you jobs. So take your job away. The $25 an hour job you're talking about, and say, here, look, here's the $10 an hour job. Aren't you happy we got you the job?
No, well, like I said, these illegal immigrants, they got my $25 an hour job, and they're still driving better trucks than I am. And I'm, trying to support 3 kids by myself.
You pay your job.
Not easy. You have a nice day.
Thank you.